Hello and welcome to Flying Talkers broadcast. Let's go hopscotching for news from Air Cargo News, founded in New York City, USA 50 years ago in 1975. At the Miami Beach Convention Center as Air Cargo Americas met last week. An unexpected fast-moving cold snap may have dipped temperatures outside. But inside the mammoth, on the beach arena, the warmth and welcome and great Latin spirit that is always the signature note of this biennial event continued in high spirits. Here EMO Trans Inc. attended transport logistics Air Cargo Americas in fine style. EMO Trans was established in 1965 in Germany by company founder Eckhard Moltmann, retired, and in the U.S. in 1972 by the late Joachim, Joe, Frigger. Joe and Karen Frigger opened the first EMO office in North America at John F. Kennedy International Airport. Joe rose to the top post of CEO and president of EMO Trans. And until his passing in 2021, served in total 49 years. Whilst guiding the company to greatness with the growth and success of the EMO brand in USA. The market that was and still is the biggest trading place in the world. Today EMO Trans USA, headquartered in Garden City, New York, operates 30 offices where the privately held company employs a varied and highly motivated workforce of over 400 top-notch industry experts. The EMO contingent at Air Cargo Americas this week includes, from left, Ray Million, Branch Manager Miami. Host Office, Brett Ulrich, Air Freight Procurement, and Tommy Heisley, Air Freight Manager Ocean and Air. All representing EMO Trans USA. This is a great show, Ray Million enthused. Lots of people, good discussions, and networking. The cordial welcome vibe here has always been the constant of Air Cargo Americas. Ray Million said, adding, situation this year is in some manner driven by uncertainty in the marketplace, but that has kept conversations open and constructive. Our position is to go the extra distance to make sure everything matches up and really works both ways. Success by performance is much more than the slogan that has for years described our close-knit, quality-driven privately held company. This week in Miami, and every day moving forward, EMO Trans looks forward to engaging with and developing further synergies. We are all about driving quality and no excuses, success by performance partnerships worldwide. Ray Million declared. Great freight forwarder. Privately held company with Chair Lady Karen Frigger in command. 2025 M0 Re-information, www.emotrans.com and tell them Flying Talkers broadcast sent you. Next we catch up during a brief encounter with Southwest Airines Cargo. SWA Cargo 2025 tells like it is. If there is one thing that has been a constant at Southwest Airlines, SWA, Cargo or elsewhere, it's fielding top executives that tell it like it is. Like Alka-Seltzer, plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh what a relief it is. The interview tradition we have noticed over the years at SWA is to have simple, straightforward answers to our questions delivered without uncertainty. Whilst these pronouncements are chock-a-block with determination and hope. Air Cargo Media learned and appreciated straight from the shoulder, right from the heart dialogue from Wally Devereaux, who served as top cargo boss at SWA almost forever during his amazing 23 years at the carrier before retiring earlier this year. Setting that culture, when you think about it, goes back to roots, of course, that must include airline founder the Herb Kelleher. Plain spoken and right to the point, you never had to wonder what was won the late dear Herb's mind. Once during an interview about Air Cargo, old Herb rolled up his sleeve and revealed with a smile an SWA Cargo tattoo on his arm. Talk about a message guy in words and pictures. Now there is Brian Kelleher as SWA head of cargo, who minus the tats opens the conversation during our brief encounter this week, declaring outright, I have been drinking from the fire hose since I moved into this position in April. And while I am loving every second, there is so much to do. Ah, the feeling of fresh air in the room, we are thinking. I am not in Miami this week, Brian says. However, members of our cargo team are in attendance with bells on because we are all wound up and ready to go. Southwest Cargo today lives the culture with an incredible team in place of people that has not. And am hopeful will never change, Brian said. We deliver an extremely reliable product while extending the hospitality, personal relationships, and pride that our customers know and love. And our network, tail-to-tail connection processes and attractive drop/recovery times makes shipping with us better than ever, Brian declared. We intend to grow, and are excited about our roadmap that is unfolding for 2026 and beyond. Southwest Airlines is going through major improvements and investing in our business. A great example is the implementation of bag fees and hope that move will impact air cargo. With that change, as an airline we have seen an expected reduction in the number of checked bags. That is pure opportunity for cargo, space/weight in the bins. And we want our shipping partners to know that we are on the program to utilize upgraded cargo capacity aboard all our flights. After taking reins for air cargo in April, what struck me most then, and even now, is how tight-knit goes the SWA cargo family. As example, the tenure of our cargo employees is incredible. Their professionalism is off the charts. Our people love cargo, and love each other, Brian smiled. SWA team members come here to work and stay. They all know each other, their families, their likes and dislikes. It is an incredible culture and it is tangible. I am so thankful to be a part of it. As we went through organizational changes in the spring and I moved into cargo. I'm also leading the provisioning and ground support equipment teams at SWA. All three teams have similarities, and all are also very unique whilst undergoing significant change. Getting it right and implementing fresh tested strategies and laying out future plans are my focus now. What has been surprising in a climate of change is the passion and excitement around unfolding opportunities. The teams are not fearful, they are dedicated and ready for what's new and for what's next. It is an exciting environment with energy and focus. Our future is very much in the air cargo business, and to that end we are laser focused on opportunities to provide solid value to our customers, which will include new capabilities. Stay tuned. All us at SWA Cargo believe the best is yet to come, Brian Kelleher promises. Now, things to come in air cargo logistics. So what do you know or suppose might happen ahead after flying around from industry event to industry event for some months now? Wondering what's up and what should we suppose or plan for in air cargo as 2025 moves into 2026 and beyond? Here are some thoughts from sources. FT talks to that can be imagined as within the realm of possible things to come in air cargo. What is going on now is a complete transformation in the industry, is the thought consensus here. There's going to be consolidation in the smaller U.S. all cargo carriers as trade flows are changing. During the next 10 years, China looks like it will be the chief global power, followed by India with USA in third place. Was one reaction. Things could change, but with present USA policies, that's the future as it appears today. Change will have a dramatic impact on the cargo carriers moving forward, was another thought. The e-commerce trend is also changing things dramatically. Another factor is technology. With cost of labor skyrocketing, smaller carriers just can't weather that storm. Right now several carriers depend on the military. And that business is going to shrink significantly as USA no longer needs overseas lift that they once utilized regularly. Another source added. Large carriers looking ahead in air cargo will hold on. But you'll see them employing more and more technology, which will reduce their employees' numbers, including flight crews, as advancements will possibly even allow all cargo aircraft to operate utilizing a single pilot. Was another declaration. Of course the unions will scream and yell bloody murder. But in the end, these changes will be the natural outcome considering what is happening today. Looking at tomorrow, we were told, with current experiments utilizing robotic aircraft. Fasten your seatbelts, as there are many more changes. Once only thought of as science fiction on the horizon for air cargo.